Welcome to Hot Drama TV.
Before the lights turn on. 3 names, 1 moment, and the quiet storm behind China's most anticipated dramas ***. There is a strange moment in the life of every highly anticipated drama. It happens before the first trailer is released, before a single scene airs, before audiences know the full story, and yet people are already waiting, scrolling, guessing, arguing, dreaming. In today's Chinese entertainment industry, this moment has become more powerful than ever. And right now, 3 names are standing at the center of that quiet storm. Liu Yuning, Zhang Linghe, Wang Hede. No official release dates. No confirmed broadcast schedules. Still, their upcoming projects are already being discussed, as if they were inevitable hits. Why? To understand that, we need to look beyond the surface, beyond fandom, beyond headlines, and into how modern stardom actually works. The age of anticipation. Once upon a time, a drama needed a good script, a strong director, and lucky timing to succeed. Today, something else often comes first. Expectation. In China's hyper-competitive drama market, expectation is currency. It is built slowly, through past performances, viral moments, online discussions, and emotional connections with audiences. By the time a project is officially announced, its fate may already be half-written. This is the environment in which Liu Yuning, Zhang Linghe, and Wang Hede are now operating. They are not just actors waiting for their next role. They are signals to platforms, investors, fans, and critics that something worth watching might be coming. Liu Yuning, the voice that refused to stay in one place. Liu Yuning's story is not the usual idol-to-actor trajectory. He didn't arrive polished and perfect. He arrived persistent. First known for his powerful voice and emotional ballads, Liu Yuning slowly carved out a place for himself in acting, not by chasing instant validation, but by staying visible, adaptable, and emotionally accessible. What makes audiences curious about his upcoming dramas is not just improvement in acting skills. It's unpredictability. Viewers don't quite know what version of Liu Yuning they'll get next. The restrained hero, the morally complex anti-hero, or the quietly broken man behind a strong exterior. That uncertainty keeps people watching. In an industry where many stars feel interchangeable, Liu Yuning feels unfinished. And unfinished stories are irresistible. Zhang Linghe, the face of romance, and the weight behind it. Zhang Linghe represents something different. He is often associated with beauty, elegance, and romantic fantasy. But that image is also a cage. Audiences expect him to be perfect, to look flawless in costume dramas, to deliver chemistry on demand. And yet, the reason his future projects generate discussion isn't just because he fits the mold. It's because people are watching closely to see whether he can break it. Can he move beyond being the ideal male lead and reveal depth, contradiction, even darkness? Every new role becomes a test. Is he evolving? Is he taking risks? Or is he being held back by expectations? This tension between comfort and transformation is exactly what keeps audiences invested before a drama even begins. Wang Hede. Popularity is pressure. Wang Hede's fame arrived fast. Very fast. With explosive popularity comes opportunity but also scrutiny. For him, every upcoming project carries an invisible question mark. Is this another breakthrough? Or the moment expectations become too heavy? What makes Wang Hede's anticipated work so compelling is the sense that he stands at a crossroads. He has the attention. He has the platform. Now audiences want to see whether his choices will deepen his career or define its limits. That uncertainty fuels conversation, speculation, and emotional investment long before cameras start rolling. Why these dramas matter, even before they exist. Here's the truth modern entertainment rarely says out loud. Sometimes the story outside the screen is more powerful than the one inside it. These upcoming dramas matter not because we know their plots, but because they represent career turning points, shifts in audience taste, and the evolving definition of what a leading man looks like in Chinese drama today. Platforms understand this. Media understands this. Fans understand this instinctively. That's why articles appear before concrete details. Why discussions bloom around empty placeholders. It's not about information. It's about emotion. the quiet contract between stars and audiences. At its core, anticipation is a silent agreement. Audiences say, "We'll wait, we'll care, we'll imagine." Actors respond with, "Watch closely. This next step matters." Liu Yuning, Zhang Linghe, Wang Hede. 3 different journeys, 3 different pressures. One shared moment standing just before the spotlight turns on. And when it finally does, some expectations will be fulfilled, some will be shattered. And that more than certainty is why we can't look away. Because the most powerful stories don't begin when the drama airs. They begin when we start waiting for it. When fame arrives before the story, there is a hidden danger when a drama becomes famous before it exists. Because anticipation is a promise, and promises create pressure. For Liu Yuning, Zhang Linghe, and Wang Hede, the audience is no longer just waiting for entertainment. They are waiting for proof. Proof that growth is real. Proof that popularity can turn into longevity. Proof that a name can still carry meaning once the noise fades. This is where many stars stumble. Not because they lack talent, but because the industry moves faster than reflection. The industry's silent game. Behind every anticipated drama is a quiet calculation. Streaming platforms ask, will this name trend? Producers ask, will fans show up on day one? Marketing teams ask, how early can we spark discussion? And rarely does anyone ask, will this story still matter a year from now? This is why actors like Liu Yuning, Zhang Linghe, and Wang Hede are walking a narrow path. They are being positioned not only as performers, but as symbols of reliability in a market obsessed with metrics. One wrong step, one poorly received role, and the narrative shifts. From anticipated to overexposed. What audiences are really watching for? When viewers say they're excited for an upcoming drama, they're often not talking about the plot. They're watching for emotional honesty, character complexity, and the feeling that an actor is still discovering something about themselves. This is why repetition kills interest. Audiences forgive mistakes. They rarely forgive stagnation. That's why each of these actors carries a different kind of curiosity. With Liu Yuning, people ask, how far can authenticity take him? With Zhang Linghe, they wonder, will he dare to step out of perfection? With Wang Hede, they wait to see, can hype transform into substance? These questions are more powerful than any synopsis. The role of silence. Interestingly, what fuels anticipation the most right now is not promotion but silence. No official stills. No confirmed air dates. Just fragments of information, passing mentions, and media speculation. Silence creates space. And in that space, audiences project their hopes. They imagine stronger performances, braver characters, stories that finally surprise them. This imagined version of a drama can sometimes become better than reality, which makes the eventual release both exciting and dangerous. The moment that changes everything. There will come a moment. A teaser drops. A poster is released. A release date is announced. In that moment, the dream collides with reality. For some actors, that collision elevates them. For others, it exposes the gap between expectation and execution. This is why the current phase, the waiting, is so important. It is the last moment where possibility remains untouched. Why we keep watching anyway? So why do audiences keep doing this to themselves? Why invest emotionally before anything is confirmed? Because anticipation itself is a form of storytelling. It allows viewers to feel involved, insightful, early. It turns watching into participation. And in an age where content is endless, that sense of connection is rare. The unwritten chapter. Right now, Liu Yuning, Zhang Linghe, and Wang Hede are not just preparing for new roles. They are standing at the edge of an unwritten chapter. One that could redefine their public image, reshape audience trust, or quietly change the direction of their careers. The cameras aren't rolling yet, but the story has already begun. And perhaps that's the most fascinating part of all.